Although you may associate tropical rainforests as a very lush and diverse forest, which they are, you may associate that or attribute it to having very nutrient-rich soils. But in fact, tropical rainforests, have very lower nutrients on the lower side and higher acidic levels. Part of that is due because there's so much water that's received and the constant leaching of nutrients and minerals down and out of the soils. Also, the composition of the soil itself, depending where it is, lots of times it can be very compact and not as porous to hold on, to allow more nutrients to leach deep. For those reasons, and the decomposition rates can vary, and not we wouldn't find as much nutrients in the soil itself. So usually in a tropical rainforest, the nutrients are limited to just the first few inches of soil, meaning that the root system of these huge trees is actually, they're not very deep roots, they're very shallow roots, and they may spread more horizontal to really maximize the nutrients they can get out of the soil. For that same reason, we see lots of epiphytes, which are plants that grow on other plants opposed to having their roots in the ground. They could have air roots, or they latch directly onto another tree. This is to try to maximize as much nutrients as they can get out, because again, they can't get too much out of the soil. And it also allows them to grow taller, which is the other limiting factor in a rainforest, is the sunlight. You can see at the bottom of this forest, not a lot of light penetrates. So if I can somehow have a strategy that gets me taller into the canopy and allows me to get as much nutrients as I can, either using another tree or another plant, that's a pretty good lifestyle. So we see lots of epiphytes in tropical rainforests.